Okay, YouTube, we're going to solve one of the greater mysteries of the past several years on YouTube. Lucifer Scarlet has been gone for quite some time, and we're going to ask him a few questions. Now, he has told me before this set of questions starts that he's had a job such as being a butcher out there in Australia, and he said promptly that he hates it. So I'm going to ask him a couple of questions. Number one, where have you been? And number two, why exactly did you leave YouTube?
Yeah, hello guys, and what's up? It's Lucifer Scarlet, and I've been off YouTube since 2019, and I'm gonna be telling where I've been, what I've been going through, and what happened. So let's start. So during this is after my video was uploaded, my responding to Cringy Kids Horrible Day video, Blood Crystal. I was getting, I was smoking weed, marijuana, ganja, what you call it, whatever. But I don't know what happened. Like before before that video was uploaded, I was smoking weed constantly. I know I'm doing a MC Rational, but yeah, I was smoking weed. I became a stoner, and after a while, I just changed. Like I was getting lazier, I was getting rude, and my parents back then didn't agree with weed. They're huge against it, and they offered me a chance to quit weed. I was like, no, I'm not. So, I was smoking weed at the house. I bought a bong to the house, and yeah, after a while, that happened like for a month or two. Basically, my parents kicked me out. You're out, so okay, whatever. Then my older brother, he offered to let me in. Okay, whatever. And it was okay, but basically, yeah, I still smoked weed there, bought the bong to the house, smoked in the room, you name it. And meanwhile, my brother, he'll be at work, and he didn't know, but he wasn't stupid. But my issue was with him was basically he would have a party on Friday, bring chicks over, and make a mess, and then next. And yeah, he'll be gone for like a week because he was doing fly in, fly out. So, and then he would come back. He'll come back Friday. Then have a party. And then next day leave again and have a huge mess, boy. And they were animals, boy. Because basically they were messy as. Not bullshitting. One time they had a fucking sofa flipped upside down against the wall one time, like push against it. I was like, are you fucking serious? And they had bottles everywhere and you name it. And yeah, every Friday he would expect me to stay in my room and play games while he would talk to chicks outside and get drunk. And you might say, oh, why didn't you go outside? I did. He would just insult me in front of people, and make him look tough and shit, And yeah, then the last day I was there, basically it was I think Halloween. Legit. I think it was Halloween or not. But basically.
Yeah, that was real interesting stuff. I mean, it's kind of annoying that your brother didn't let you smoke and drink with them and hang out with the other women there. I mean, you'd almost have to wonder why he did that. I mean, why does he not think that you can't handle that sort of thing? Is it's like, hey, dude, I mean, what would have happened if you would have told him that you were smoking in his apartment? Would he have kicked you out too? I mean, would it have been like, hey, you're drinking here and all this sort of stuff, but, I can't smoke or something like that? You just would be kind of curious about that. So, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it was pretty double standard, and because I had that mindset too, of oh, weed's healthy, fucking weed's good for you. It helps people with anxiety and shit. But boy, you're drinking alcohol, And if he found out I was smoking weed, he would have kicked me out. But here's a funny story. Well, a small story, but he nearly caught me one time. Because basically, it was me, my cousin, and Sided Ace. And Sided Ace, he appeared in my Ready Player One video, and we were in my bedroom watching Netflix, and we were chopping up a sesh, chopping up weed. Then meanwhile, my brother said to me, I'll be back on Friday, okay? And this was a Thursday, okay? So basically, me and my cousin were on the bed, right? Chilling, watching Netflix, and we hear footsteps. Cause yeah, I look at my cousin, right? Hey boy, do you hear that? Do you hear that? He's like, yeah, I do, boy. Anyway, we look at the door, right, in my bedroom, and my brother just walks past, boy. Well, holy shit, we're fucking panicking because, you know, we didn't expect him to come back that day. So, lucky we didn't smoke in that room, or he would have smelled it for sure. And basically, I was panicking, and side of the ace was laughing at me, like, oh, you're a fucking pussy. And I'll be honest too, right now. Later in the story, side of the ace does appear, like a huge part of it, okay? Because of yeah, but he appears in 2021 or some shit, like 2020. So, but yeah, anyway, yeah, we hide the shit. And we fucking, you know, we get the weed and the bong in the bag, and we say, oh, we go to my brother, and I say, hey boy, I'm gonna go downtown, play some Pokemon Go, you know. And anyway, I come back at midnight or 11 or some shit, and he was doing the dirty with a chick, you know, having sex basically in his bedroom, and basically there was Chinese food on the counter. And I was hungry as, you know, because munchies, and I haven't eaten all day, so I get a plate and put the food on the plate. Then he gets out of the bedroom. You're smoking weed, yeah. I was like, no, I'm not, bro. Yeah, you fucking are. Your eyes are red. But here's the funny part. Your eyes weren't red at all. Well, they were, but he couldn't see them, like, because he had a kitchen light, so he couldn't see them. But you know, and anyway, cut back a few days later, this was the last day I got kicked out, so.
Yeah, I'm almost thinking that you probably should have gotten drunk with him instead of smoking. That might have helped more. You could have had like beers and vodka and mixed drinks and that sort of stuff and Red Bull and that sort of thing. Maybe that would have been easier and you might not have gotten kicked out. And you probably could have gamed some of the women there. Could have gotten drunk and gamed some of them. You might have good game when you're drunk, so yeah.
Yeah, man, you're right, but back then I didn't drink because back in 2017, right, I had a habit of if I got drunk, well, if I had one beer, I'll have more, and never stop. You know, I was a fucking idiot with alcohol, and I hated alcohol for heaps of reasons. You know, I kept losing my shit. You know, I became a jerk when I was drunk. You know, so and it was hard too to hang out with the girls and talk to my older brother because of basically Zach, that's his name, Zach. He would just, you know, fucking insult me and put me down in front of girls and shit. And the last night I was there, basically yeah, I was having a sesh with a side of the ace, and he rings me, where are you, boy? I was like, oh, I'm at the fucking, you know, hanging out with a mate right now. Oh yeah, well, come back. So, and then I walked back. And yeah, he says to me, we're going to the pub, boy. I was like, nah, man, I don't go to the pub. I don't drink, boy. He's like, yeah, you are going. I was like, okay, whatever, but I'm not fucking drinking, alright? He's like, okay, whatever. Then we go to the pub, we walk there, because he's drunk, so. Anyway, yeah, basically, yeah, his mate buys me a drink, a pint. And I said, okay, fine, I'll drink it, okay, just shut up, please, okay? Because his mate was a good bloke, you know. Basically, I was sitting there, right, just, you know, being quiet and drinking a pint, whatever. And I'll be honest too, I didn't feel like I should be there, you know. I felt like I was different or some shit, or weird, you know. Because I don't know, like, you know, I felt like I shouldn't be there. I didn't feel like the right person to be there or some shit. Like, I felt like an alien there. Like, I don't know why. And basically, my brother walks up to me. Hey, bro, what's going on? And I said, oh, you know, nothing. And he's like, oh, what were you in my room for? Because of, I was in his room trying to find my car keys, because he took them. Because he said, yeah, I'm having your car, bro. Because I need it. But here's the thing, though, okay? He would, lie to girls saying it was his car, you know, that type of thing. Anyway, I told him, you know, I was like, bro, because, you know, you drive my car around and shit and saying it's yours, but, you know, and I want him back, so. And he's like, oh, well, here, he hands me a Jack and Coke, you know, and basically he tries to shove it down my throat, you know, like force it, and I spit it out, and then he's like, oh, for fuck's sake, bro, let's get drunk and talk to girls, bro. And I said, nah, man, I don't want to get drunk, because when I do, I become an asshole, like a big asshole when I'm drunk. And basically, and basically, he yells at me, oh, you're fucking this, mate. And then I said, fuck off. And I just walked home, you know. And meanwhile, I get back to the house, right? He rings me. And he starts abusing me, you know, you're fucking this, blah, blah, blah. And I said, you know, bro, fucking, you know, this is the first time you've spoken to me as a fucking brother, you know, you're not there. You're not really there for me, mate, much. You know, you fucking, you know, you work, you get home, get drunk, talk to girls, and then ignore me, you know. And then, yeah, he gets home, then, starts abusing me more, you know, oh, you're fucking this, mum and dad hate you, you're such a fucking idiot. Then, yeah, then, he called me gay, and legit right, basically, when I found my car keys, I found, you would not expect to find in your brother's room. Guess what I found? Legit, I found 6 dildos, a flashlight, and a dick air pump thing where you put it on your schlong and you pump it, make it bigger or some shit. And basically, yeah, he called me gay, right? I snapped. I was like, that's it. Because, you know, remember, every time he had a party, he would insult me, you know, and I'd stay quiet, you know. But this time I snapped. I was like, that's it. I said, everyone, follow me right now, okay? The people follow me, including Zach. And I said, I'm sick and tired of this guy calling me fucking gay. Who's the fucking gay one right now? Legit. I'll go to his cupboard, pull out the fucking dildo. Who's the fucking gay one? Tell me. Then a girl's like, oh, he probably uses it for the girls, you know. And I was like, nah, mate, he has fucking 6 fucking dildos. Anyway, he snaps and he's like, oh, let's go for a fight, mate, right now. And I'm like, nah, man, because, you know, we're family, you know. And, you know, back then, I was a family man, you know. I said, nah, boy, I don't want to fight you, because, you know, what will mum and dad think, you know, of us fighting, you know. And he's like, get the fuck out of my house. So I did. I was like, alright, mate, adios. I will leave. So, anyway, yeah, I packed my shit up and left. So, then meanwhile, I was at the park, you know, just sitting there, charging my phone, and my uncle found me, and he offered me to stay at his for a week, and then out again, because of he had a daughter who was 2 years old, and there was not enough room for me and her. There was like legit, it was a small house, like fucking small, and yeah, I understood, you know. And even my uncle said you should go back to mum's and dad's. I was like, nah, man, don't want to be a hassle.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing about it. I mean, maybe your brother was trying to bond with you by drinking with you and stuff, but you are right as far as saying, like, that you probably shouldn't drink because you're kind of a violent drunk and you don't know when to quit drinking, which is definitely bad. You don't want to deal with that, but so yeah, that's kind of the stuff. Is you just could have played like, hey, I'm the sober driver and that sort of stuff. I mean, really, you could have hung out with all of them. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you guys, I mean, you were right when you said that he didn't really ever try to bond with you. Maybe that would have been something that could have happened. You could have hung out with them and played like some video games like Smash Brothers or some stuff like that, maybe.
Because, yeah, I didn't want to be a hassle, you know. At my uncle's, it was really, really small, you know. Like, it wasn't enough for, well, like, 4 people, so. And my uncle's plan was to, you know, reunite me with my parents, and I couldn't forgive him for what we said to each other, you know. And after that, I stayed at my friend's house, you know, like, I would sofa dive at my mate's house, Black Devils. Then another day at Shade's house. Shade's a random person, so. And then I would sometimes stay underneath the bridge, And you might say, oh, what happened to my car? Well, it was parked at my fucking parents' house. And then one time, this is a funny story. Because, yeah, when I left my brother's house, my brother drove my car to my parents' house. And then, Blood Devil offered me a full-time spot at his house if I let him use my car when he drove to work and back. And I was like, okay, whatever, you know, free house, whatever. So, so it was me, Black Devil, and Side of the Ace. We drove to my parents' house, and I told them to stay outside, because Black Devil and Side Ace did not have a good history with my parents. So yeah, I just walk in the house, right? My dad's like really surprised I'm here, you know. He's like, holy shit, you're alive, mate. I haven't heard from you in a while. What are you doing here? And I said, I'm here for my car. He's like, you're not taking it. I was like, yeah, I am. It's my car. So, and then my dad sees the Black Devil's car. He just walks outside me and pissed off, and just insults him, you know. And yeah, you know, calling them meatheads and dickheads and shit. And Side of Ace just gets outside, right? You know, who calling meathead? Can't. You know, pissed off, right? And then my dad was gonna fight Side of Ace. But my dad's not in the wrong here, because he knew what them two were like, you know. So, and he was trying to defend me. And then after that, I say, guys, stop fucking fighting, you know. And we just drive off. And when we were in the car, Black Devil was like, oh, for fuck's sake, Joel, oh, fuck's sake, you know. Then he's like, okay, mate, you stay there for a week, and that's it, you're out. So yeah, some fan he is. And yeah, after that, I stayed at Black Devil's house for about a week, and then I'm off. And you might ask me, where did I stay? I stayed underneath a bridge, kind of, but done you know, sofa diving, you know. 1 minute at Shade's house. Shade's a mate of mine, you know, friend. Then I stayed at my cousin's house another night, and then sometimes the bridge. And you might ask me, how did I make money? I sold weed, ganja, marijuana, whatever you call it. You know, just to have food and cigarettes. It wasn't easy. And this was around 2018 December.
What was it like sleeping under a bridge? I mean, did you have to sleep on concrete, or did you have enough money to afford pillows? What was that like?
It was pretty shit, you know. But I did have blankets and pillows, you know. But I had a sleeping bag, that's about it, and 2 pillows. But the worst part was, you know, falling asleep and think you're going to get mugged, you know. And you might ask me, what did I do to kill time sometimes? Well, I went to Side of the Ace's house and, you know, smoke weed and watch Netflix Marvel shows, you know, like Daredevil and Iron Fist and Jessica Jones and so on.
Were you by yourself for most of the day? How did that situation go?
Yeah, I was, because of, you know, selling weed, you know, so this was my routine, you know, go to the park, use the Wi-Fi to text people, and then, meet them up somewhere. You know, sometimes, sit at the park and, you know, have, chicken treat, or, you know, or go to my cousin's house and have bongs and hang out for a little bit, and leave. That's all I did, you know. All I did was, just go to the park, use the Wi-Fi, sell weed, and sometimes hang out with friends, and then leave, and then go to the bridge or ask to sleep over their house, you know.
So what was the food situation like? Because chances are you could probably just walk in and get some food at like 5 o'clock or 7 o'clock in the morning or something. That had to be fun. You know, you could just wake up and say, hey, I want to hit up McDonald's or Burger King, and you'd be straight.
The food issue was okay at times, you know, because, you know, selling weed and all that, you don't make much money. You do, but the way I was, depends how much I made on that day, you know. but pretty good, like you said. Like sometimes, yeah, I'd go to McDonald's, Chicken Treat, and Domino's, but I get the $5 pizzas we had. But sometimes, if I didn't have enough money for the fast food joints, I'd get really really cheap chips, from shopping markets, like the potato chips, and so on. But yeah, you're right. It was okay, but after a while, you get sick of it, the food,